street vegetable seller burned himself in the protest to the police brutality in Tunisia. I mean, Tunisia is not far off what all in the Middle East. It's a dictatorship, dispost. They run even this dictatorship. They run the country with absolute power. So when that happened, it gave all of us in the Middle East hope, and I've always been involved in the opposition of dictatorship in my own country. So we got excited. We thought, here we go, and didn't take long in Tunisia. Within 3-4 weeks, the Tunisian dictator ran away. Then came Egypt, then Libya took longer. So we were excited, so it started in Syria. But the thing is, we underestimated the stubbornness of the ruling family in Syria, and plus the alliances he built with Iran and the surrounding countries. So now we're 13 months.
Yeah. And what is your role with the Syrian National Council now?
Well, at the moment, we all of us, we sort of ambassadors to what was going on for Syria, and I'm in New Zealand, and my kids in New Zealand, and I come here to spend time with my kids. So I will use this time to meet with the politician and try to make people aware with how bad the plight of the Syrian people are.
It's a desperate situation. What appalls you most? What hurts you the most when you look at what we're seeing now in Syria?
Can I just explain it to the viewers, to your viewers? Imagine if you have a normal demonstration in Otia Square.
Yes.
And John Key, which I'm not even suggesting, but John Key decided to put 100 snipers in the top of the building and to shoot at the head of those people sitting there to scare them off. Now, this has happened every day. You know, you're showing the court case for the Norwegian guy, whatever. So this has happened every day. 100 to 200 people get shot every day.
What he did in Norway is happening every day in Syria.
Every day in Syria happening. Over 150, 200 people die shot in the head.
What do you make of the response of the international community?
Well, I will have to say it's... can I be honest?
You can.
I think they're being coward. You know, the international community, what happened, that Iran has put the price of stopping the mass murder, actually what the United Nations call it crime against humanity. Yeah. They condemn it, they're doing all the right noises, but what Assad need, it's not just the right noises, need really force to stop them killing his own people.
Aren't you taking a risk speaking out there? You have a mother and a sister still in Syria, don't you? And you travel in and out of Syria.
I have struggled with this to start with, but in the end of the day, my mother must have any better than any of other Syrian. Can I just explain to you how bad is the situation now for Syrian? In Syria, we have 20% of the population displaced. We have about 250,000 refugees in the surrounding country. Now, this is the worst part of being refugee, Syrian refugee. You are not recognized as a refugee in the surrounding country. They're so scared from Assad regime, they don't recognize him as a refugee, so there is no refugee status. There is no refugee treatment. They're being left by their own, a lot of them injured, and they can't be treated.
Just quickly, Ashraf, I know you want to meet with our New Zealand government. What do you want to do? What do you want the New Zealand government to do in terms of that refugee situation?
New Zealand have an absolute proud history of humanitarian help. Anything New Zealand could... I know New Zealand, we've been through a rough time, you know, with the Christchurch and all this stuff, but there is a goodness in the heart of people in New Zealand and the government of New Zealand, and I hope they will find in their heart to help, to
humanitarian
extend.
efforts.
Absolutely. The only thing we could ask from New Zealand.
Ashraf Al Moqdad speaking earlier on First Line this morning about his personal views on Syria. He's part of the Syrian National Council. After the break, why